Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Hideout. Whether you're stepping by for 5 minutes or hanging out all night, I'm glad you're here. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into today. Now, today we are playing Palworld, and we are playing with my son. I just got him connected to Discord so that we can talk because there's no in-game voice console-wise for Palworld. So that is what we are getting into today. But as you know, first off, it's still early enough. Finishing my coffee. Well, my third cup of coffee. And going for another rip. Today we are doing another One Piece, and this one we are doing OP 15. So let's get right into it. And sorry I haven't really done much editing. I thought I need to do some editing tonight, and I will schedule some uploads between tonight and tomorrow, and so forth. But getting into the cards, here we are. We got Yinbo. We have the Heavenly Warriors. We have Honest. We have an event, Lucius Kingdom. Have another event with Sabo. We have Mont Blanc Noland. We have Margarita. We have Kobe. Another event, Just Watch Me Ace. That's from actually Desrosa. We got Django. Got a gold event. I don't know if I've ever seen a gold event. That's cool. Gum Gun Golden Rifle. And then we have Tony Chopper. That is going to be it. What's up? Um, so on what? Tell him. I said that either he has to put the headphones on or he has to move. All right, sorry about that. All right, so once again, we are getting into Power World. I have already jumped in. So this server is actually my son's, and as far as like he's already ahead of me, I'm just jumping in now. The game started, but I've only done two things. So, but let's just jump into it so I can show you. Anji, appreciate you stopping by. Um, so what we're doing right now, as far as like I said, I just jumped into it. I've probably been on the server now for about an hour trying to get the stream and everything set up. But I just made two power balls, I think, as far as now. Let's do the mission. What we're gonna actually do right now is the right here in the top right, where you see it says enhanced stats, where it's going through like almost like the tutorial. Um, and so we're gonna do that so we can get some easy XP. And as well as far as try to catch up to my son because I believe he's at level 9 right now. Um, I'm gonna focus on weight to begin with, so I can actually hold and carry stuff. Got that one done. Now it says mine the blue nodes on the beach to obtain a paldium fragments, produce a pal sphere from the workbench, attack a wild pal to weaken it, then capture it. So I kind of jumped ahead of myself already. I've already gotten some, got two pal spheres, but let's go ahead and do what it asks. That's one thing I will say recommend. So if you jump ahead of the actual tutorial missions, you're gonna end up having to do it again. So don't be like me, and let's try to avoid that. 'Cause 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 try to avoid that. Okay, but do you have your headphones? Is it not connecting? I'm sorry, guys. Give me one moment. I just gotta do some IT stuff on my son's tablet. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I just realized I had y'all still muted. So, as I was saying, right now, as far as I'm focusing on Paladin so I can gather and produce more PAL spheres to catch as many PALs on my way to my son's base. And nope, I'm not joining your guild. I'm gonna pass you. I'm gonna make myself better than yours. But as far as if you notice, like after I catch this Lambo, Lamball, as far as you see, it says now on the bottom right, it says 3 out of 5. So with the new 1.0 update, as far as you only now need to capture 5, where previously you had to capture 10. So that's cool. And I am just going around trying to select something like that. 34. I know as far as what I recently seen, as far as I don't know why or if that's normal, but now sometimes the members spawns multiple at the same spot and they start fighting. And what I'm going to end up trying to do is see if I can capture one that gets weakened so I can have a high level POW. Not actually putting in too much work. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. But as far as like they'll still gain XP while I'm playing. Can you smack people with the Oh, I'm about to smack them with the torch. No more spheres. Oh man, that sucks. I guess let me just have my pals fight them. Get some XP. And then make some more. And see, and that's why I need to make some more pals here. Oh, my chickpea came in and got the XP. All right, let's see. Go back to the workbench up here. And I'm just going to make a bunch of pal spheres, as many as I can from the palladiums that I just harvested. And I can make 20. So hold on to that. Oh, sorry. Do you guys play Palworld as well? The one thing, as far as I'm not sure if you guys, or if you stream as well, if you've had these issues, is that on OBS when you go live, it asks you to change your title, and I'm doing multi-streaming, and yeah, it doesn't update quite as fast or how consistently I would like on YT do it through. Let me just I need to fix my title. Good one. Actually, I need to catch one. Oh, hold on. they're fighting. Alright. Oh, my guy's getting a little hungry. Let's eat some berries real quick, replenish him. Alright, now let's go catch some daydreams. Daydreams, as far as if you did not know, is one of the most underrated pals you can actually find, especially in the beginning of the game, because they come out at night and they come out right here in the beginning area. Um, One thing I realized previously, you needed to make a leash as far as to have it, and then with that leash, as far as you can have your daydream be outside your pal sphere, and it was still kind of attack and everything for you, so you can have pretty much like almost multiple pals out. Now it's pretty much the same thing, but now it just comes as a standard ability. So now there's one thing as far as what's good about catching daydreams, and I think I actually might capture a few. I'm gonna say a few. I'm gonna capture five so I can get the bonus. Not two bonus, but I believe as far as what I'm gonna do is try and catch um at least two to keep in the party. Let me finish just capturing the land balls. One thing as far as also that I like from this update, you see right here in the capture, if you right there on the top of the it says the back bonus, as far as it says 4 out of 5, so that means it's letting you know that you already captured 4 out of the 5 to get the bonus XP slash I think it's called emoji. We'll find out right now. Which I feel like is useful instead of just um capturing it and just wondering if that was enough. So now you see it says 5 out of 5 at the very bottom. So I do like that. And so you get the bonus for doing back pretty much throwing a foul ball, foul sphere, as far as from behind, you get a bonus. And then also you're getting a bonus from them being asleep. It's a lot easier. Actually gonna try and catch that other daydream real quick. Oh, level 17. Can we get this alpha real quick? And that's what I mean. Throwing it from behind as well as right when asleep. Absolute peak. All right, we got two daydreams, not bad. We got. I actually didn't pay attention to what the name was called, but we got that level 17. How? I'm gonna try to catch some of these Cativas that are sleeping. Cativas are really good as far, especially early game for a few reasons. One, they actually give you additional weight capacity. If the- and they usually always come with a coward, which is terrible, but they also, as far as really good helping hands, as far as when it comes to your base. So they're still worth getting. This guy sleeping, but oh, just woke up. All right, didn't get this guy in the first try, but that's fine. Oops. What the? What? Yes, Foxpark is actually very OP early game. We're probably gonna get one soon. Gonna get that free Palsphere. And I'm already low on Palspheres. That's how quickly as far as you can go through them. There's another daydream, but it's out in the water. One thing I don't remember, as far as one thing I struggled with this um playing 1.0, is how quickly your stamina goes down while you're in water. It's ridiculously fast. Capture it, awesome. I just realized I just leveled up. And use bring up some stats. We're gonna bring up our weight. We're gonna bring up our weight to I think 600 for now. Then I'm going to focus on stamina. I think I'm gonna bring that up to 150, and then I'm gonna bring my health. Try to double my health. I think that's what we're gonna try and do real quick, first to begin with. What's shining on the tree? Huge frigate. That was on the tree? That was random. Another. It usually only takes like 5 swings to attack and kill the Paldiums. How's it going, serious? Serious? Hello? How's it going? Into kit what? Oh, one thing also gets you like, oh, I want one of these. And I want it to be defensive. Try to sneak up on this. Surprised they're not moving. Oh my. I need to get some distance. Oh, I turned just in time. At least I caught one. Ooh, that was close. All right, need a heal. I think what I'm actually gonna do is come back. What I'm gonna do is head up here so at least I can get the fast travel. So in case I do die from an aggressive owl, I have I can get back very quickly. Seriously, you're level 9 or 10? 11? Okay, okay, I see you pushing forward, but guess what? Getting close to you, I'm level 6. Alright, got a Fox Sparks. Alright, let's get this fast travel real quick. And I already gave, well, like, my son made his own uh, server, and obviously that's what I'm playing on right now. But I already gave him, as far as in my opinion, one of the best places to build a base, and now I gotta find a new place to be able to build my base. So I guess that is going to be one of the goals real quick. Oh, that's a so we have one of the Doug bases up here, and I don't think I'm ready to fight them yet, unfortunately. One, I have no armor. My pals are still decently weak. I don't even have just really. I don't even have a glass. You know what? I need to. I'm gonna go over to this one. Go over the bridge over here, and see if there's someplace over there. Because what I mainly need and what I mainly want right now is gonna be ore. I need a place that has a good amount of ore to farm that can make a bunch of pal spheres, and to eventually, as far as be able to get, um, once I level up, get the mega spheres. But one thing you can never have enough of, since I'm making a bunch of spheres, is palladium. So on my way there. Let's go ahead and get as much as we can. One thing I don't think I was in the game preview is fishing, and it could have been, but I just may have not really ex experienced it much. Also, I'm very curious on some of these pals as far as like that were added to the new 1.0 update. Like this herbil was not in the game preview. And there seems to be like at least one new pal in every area. Because just like the herbal, as far as over here, the what is that? That one right there, the clovey, they were not in the game preview either. So some cool, interesting as far as to see some new pals. And it's very welcoming as well, especially on the lower areas. Rushfords are usually aggressive. Yep, there he is. Rushford is also one of the a good pals to kind of catch in the beginning. They're good at, as far as like once you start building your base, they're good at doing the mines. I'm actually running out of pal balls already. Are those depressos? Or is that a new kind? I could have sworn depressos are not active during the day. Another free one. They're depressos. That's interesting. I actually think the depressos are pretty cool. They look pretty cool and funny. Oh my. Oh my. I am not ready for that. I got a dip. What was I saying? Why is my guy not running? Oh, we can get another. There it goes. This way. Is it? First one, there was a fast travel right here soon. Oh, but I do want that. Ooh, got hit. No, Palka? Meltaka. Okay, there's the city. Gotta do this right. I'm gonna bring my guy back. And up my Hungary. Oh, go down, go down. Down. That's messed up. And that's messed up as well. Veteran Hunter. Your eyes are no ordinary ones. A gaze sharp as that of a hunter. Truly remarkable. I have a task I wish to entrust to someone of your skill. The mad ones who disturb this land, and the horrors that have overrun it. I ask that you hunt them down. Rest assured, I do not ask for free labor. A fair reward will be properly prepared for you once you have finished the hunt. Return to me once more. Request from a veteran hunter. Oop, old. Beat 5 bosses. That's not bad. That's cool. I don't think there were these side missions before. Hope you all are having a good day. Didn't mean to double tap that. Well, let's see. Now that I discovered. Alright, so I know my son's base is somewhere over here. I need to find. This is the town, the settlement. I think I'm gonna go. No, the farther north as far as I go, I know the more stronger the pals are, which is gonna be a little bit difficult for me, especially since again, as you can see, I'm still on the brand new, butt naked, new new character. But I think I'm gonna go north a little bit and see if I can find another spot that has a good amount of metal. That's what I'm in dire need of. Oh, and let me bring this down. I'm actually gonna stamina quick because now that I have to, I, I could go across that bridge, but there is a mini boss over there. And as far as if you look here, right here, and I believe he's level 12. And again, me and my pals are not ready for that. I'm gonna try and see if I can jump across. Oh, that was terrible. And let's hope the stamina is enough to climb. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, cool. I got stuck in between the rocks. I thought I was gonna end up having to fall all the way down. That was gonna suck. All right, here we go. I'm trying to get to this ledge here. Or not. I guess I have to go all the way up, which is fine, as long as I can make it. See, that is what I want. I need that type of rock. That is ore. And I need that to build more Palspheres. But I need more than just one. So I'm looking for an area that has multiple. Yeah, but that's your base. I can't make my base in your base. Yeah, but I need to find an area where I can make my base and I have that ore already around. All right, looking over here. Got 4 Palspheres left, and I think I got, yeah, 2 Mega, which is the better version. It's almost like as far as again, if you think of like the other capturing game, I don't know if ours is well good enough to say here since they had their lawsuits against each other. But you can think of it like that. You got your regular, then the better and better one, whereas they have the same thing in this as well. One thing they added is this, which is cool. It makes it easier to kind of travel like this, or it kind of boosts you up to get to higher areas, which I thought was a pretty cool addition. Discover a new area. All right. Oh, and there is another fast travel we can get. That fast travel. Is that a pal sphere? Ooh, lucky. Oh, that's a palladium. That works still. We still have not made our base yet. Oh, see, like this. This is what I'm talking about. This might be, unfortunately, as far as like there's where some pals spawn. I'm actually gonna have to probably spend time making a barricade around, but I do need these ores, and I think this would be a good spot to make. And you know what? Can't I make a foundation first? And then put this on it? No, right trigger. Oh, for some reason it's because of the rock is blocking it that way. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's go ahead and maybe chop down these trees. See if that helps. We're gonna need it anyways. Alright. Now, now can we make it here? Still can't. Absolutely. Oh, you know what? I think it won't let me because of the I guess it's just gonna have to do. They won't let me do it because of the NPC over there in that church. But this will do. So let's go ahead and put these two in so they can heal. We are going to take you. No, I don't want. I want you with me. Then Musclehead. What does Musclehead do again? Attack and work speed down. I was actually put him inside the base, but okay. Let's put you in the base. And was that why I couldn't put it on? I know he's repairing. I was like, is it because the foundation wasn't built? All right, so let's go ahead and put this here. So what we're gonna do real quick is now that we got the base area set up, now I'm gonna start building up the base level. So, where's my workbench? I'm gonna start building up the base level so that I can get more pals and then I'm gonna have them start forming the ore. Um, because like I said, the main thing as far as we need is this ore to make a bunch of pal spheres, and the ore is always gonna be a resource that you need because once you get to a certain level, you'll be able to make a furnace, and then you're gonna need the furnace actually to make a bunch of ingots, and the ingots to make your higher level um, items and everything. So ore is very, very, very important. All right, we finished the current base missions, so let's go ahead and upgrade the base. Now we need to make a repair bench, a shoddy bed, and a campfire. So what I'm actually going to do, oh, we got an aggressive rush war. So what I'm actually going to do real quick is finish making almost like a house here, pretty much. And where is he? Oh, wait, you gotta back out, back out. No, I don't want you, I want you to attack the rush or protect the land ball. Hopefully it starts attacking the other one. At least land ball's slightly. No, he got hit. I think it's still just. I don't think I did right as far as getting you. Are you gonna let land ball die? Wait, I can put another one, right? Um. Oh, and I need daydream. Daydream is who I need in my get both of them. Make an attack. And let's get our own for them. There we go. And now they're going super far. So yeah, I need to help them and make this base a little bit better. What I need to do is finish making my little house. Then I need to build a gate around this my whole base area. Or Let's get a roof. Gonna need some more wood in a moment. See, this is why it wouldn't allow me to make the thing over. Come on. It's gonna look a little shisty to begin with. I don't know what else to say. But, um, see, now I need this to fight off. And then let's go ahead and... Oh, you know what? I need to actually... I forgot I've been leveling up. I haven't unlocked any other technology. So, me personally, I don't really care for the decor aspects of the game as of right now. So I'm just gonna be just grabbing all the essentials that will make me survive more. You know what I can do? I will make a restore title. Login site, stone pit, sandbag. This is what I need. Scrap. I need a fire pit. Yeah, I don't really need that. Okay. Oh, and I still have stat points. So we're going to finish going to the weight 600, and so that we can start focusing on something else. As you can see, my elevator just really loves banging against wood. So let's go ahead and get some ore real quick. You know what? No, actually, I don't need this right now. I do need that wood. I need to put this in, all of that. Let's sort. Move this, move this, move this. Get some weight off of the pad for that. I put the egg in there for now. And then let's go ahead and make a campfire. Then we need wood, which is right here. What we need is to make another, let's make a food area for them. And then we also need to make some beds, the pals. I have it over here on the side of the makeshift house right now. Need more wood. And from what I can see, as far as I don't know where my guys are, but they're probably asleep somewhere out there. So let me just make this real quick. Oh, they messed up my board. And Lamball is just sleeping. All right, so let's put him back in. Bring this one out. There we go. And go ahead and make one of the beds for them. Mystical, as far as appreciation, it is pretty simple. It has a learning curve a little bit, but it's actually very simple as far as to play. And I'm sorry, as far as and I comment on TC. I think it's worth the buy, but I'll say this: if you, Mystical, if you play on Xbox, it's actually free on the Game Pass. I apologize. I'm actually trying to get better as far as reading chat. That's right. I actually have a monitor on the way so that I can put it up. Ah, okay. Yeah, I actually just bought my son the Power so we can play together on PlayStation. It's still pretty good though. I recommend. Um, I have a friend who's actually got very deep into the game, and he's made a very efficient base that makes things on their own as far as a bunch of pals and like they're pretty much like a workforce. And then he goes around just going for some of the legendaries, some of the lucky ones, and things of that nature. And again, if you've played Pokemon, it's very similar to like that. The only thing that I do not know if they made a change on the game preview to the version 1.0 is if any of these pals actually evolve. I think every pal has its own stage. So how you catch them is what you get. But as far as kind of like that's called a Palpedia, like the Pokedex. If you look here, you see how it says 5 I haven't discovered yet, but then it says 5B. So I'm assuming it's just a different version of the same PAL. So gotta see as hard like what that is about. Um, I actually need to put some food in here for them. Let's transfer that. And now that we got fire going, let's cook our meat before they go bad. Yeah, very much. This was very fun. I will say this as far as if you are playing with friends, don't quote me on this, because but I believe on your own, I don't want to say server, but in whatever game that you make, as far as I believe, you can only invite up to a max of 4 people at a time. Now they do have servers, and servers is usually as far as something you have to pay for. But they have free servers as well, and people think the only thing they can be a little laggy depending on how many people are playing on the server. But I've seen the servers go from anywhere from 10 to 65 players being able to on server. But I believe on just your regular personal game, you can only have a max of 4 people. Also, as far as like again, like the best way how I like to describe this game to people, it's like a mixture between Pokemon and Ark Survival. If you ever played that, and another and Minecraft, if you want to do it like that, because again, you have to do a lot of building, um, and then you do catching. So, and then I can kind of show you as soon as I finish making this. They don't necessarily have gym leaders, but to a version extent, they do. They're just called towers and tower bosses. So if you look, let me see if I can see one from here. Right there. So that in the distance right there, that is a tower, and it usually has a boss of in there. So the very first boss I already passed, the first tower that you really I need to actually do. Um, and that person is a girl, I believe her name is Zoe, and she has a grizzly bolt, which is like a very large bear, but it's electric. Oh, and another thing, one thing just to mention as well, when you make your servers or you if you join your friend's server, if your friend is not online, then you can't play their server. So if you, it kind of sucks because like you event what you're gonna end up doing, because again, this is my son's server. So like once he ends up either getting maybe going to Fortnite or a different game, it's automatically gonna kick me out because it's not a server. It's just his personal game. So just FYI on that. So like if you guys are all playing on one friend's world, I should say, um, just FYI as far as like once that person gets off, you get kicked out as well. Yeah, it's definitely a fun game. You can spend hours on this game because again, just like again Ark and Minecraft, like right now I'm just using wood structures, but as you go here, let me see farther down, a lot farther down, but here as I get to level 19, then I can make stone structures, which has a better durability. Um, and you can just keep upgrading your everything from there. Okay, so let's see. I need to make a bed and a repair bench. Make the bed real quick here. Just gonna turn it around. And honestly, I'm not really caring too much about this base right now because I am primarily just trying to make sure I get the resources and I'm gonna make a gate around the base. Yes, but I'm don't quote me. I don't know exactly how the servers work, but I believe it's like a monthly pay, like almost like a monthly subscription. So, and I don't know exactly the cost. But you would just pay for a month, month by month, and then as far as like that server will be yours, and you can actually lock it to be private, so nobody else can join it, or you can leave it open so that anybody else can join the world. But the world that you initially make, like if once you just start the game, you can just hit start game, and then that's your world. And as far as it just be always be connected to your account. And then you can invite your friends to play in your world. But I believe it's a max of four um as a server, depending on I'm assuming how much you're paying as a monthly subscription. You can change that player count up and it'll always be there for anyone to play. Um what was I doing? You know what? I also need to make more pallets. Yeah, I'm gonna make all 70. And I also needed to make a repair bench. That's what I needed. I have this over here on the wall. I can't see Daydream. Gotta turn this around. Yeah, so I was checking. Gotta see. I keep forgetting I don't have my watch on. And should be having a delivery. Oh, it looks like my delivery's actually outside. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's no. The thing so you can hear me too. I'm back. Miss Go, I'm not sure if you're still here, but I'm not sure if I answered your question as well. But my package is here, and I'm actually excited. And I just realized it's 4 o'clock. Probably going to be a shorter stream than I expected for now. I'll probably be on back on later though. But I do need to make dinner. And I'll probably be playing for about maybe another hour, I would say. Base upgrade. All right, I need to make another bed. Gonna make all these beds right now so I don't have to worry about them later on. I think from one base, and again, I could be wrong. I haven't maxed my base out or played like this. Appreciate it, Mystical. As far as I for sure. As far as if you have any other questions, I'll do my best as far as the answer. I'm by no means a professional in this game. I played it the preview when it first came out. I want to say I think the game's been out for. I think the preview has been out for. I know for a fact for a year. I want to say a year and a half though. Um, I'm very still much novice. I have a friend who's way more deeper into it than I am, and he's a lot more knowledgeable. I might actually. Whoop, that was weird. I actually might invite him to play if he's on later on tonight, or as far as soon though, so he can also be on and he can get some tips as well. Put something else to cook so I don't waste this food. Cook slowly. All right. Oh yeah, I upgraded my base, so now I can add another hand. We're gonna do Eva, Cat Tiva. Yeah. What is going on with my controller? I think I have too much Wi-Fi signals just blocking everything or intercepting each other. Get wood in here, and let me put some of this stuff in. Put the organs in. Get all those beds made. I'm gonna eventually need to make a ramp here. All right, got me a few more pal spheres. And what else do I need to do? Oh wait, nope, that was it. So now I can upgrade. All right. Before I continue on with that, let me put one more pal here so that um let me put the penguin omelet. And then let me go ahead and start making defenses. There we go. I'm gonna start building my defensive walls. It's gonna be a lot of wood, but I have a decent amount of wood as well. And I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna make it surrounding as much as possible of my base. go. And I'm gonna have to turn it. I need more wood. All right, what I'm actually gonna do is as well. He's a slacker. Ah, no wonder. I'm gonna lift. That's how strong I am. I'm gonna throw him against the rocks. Oh, you know what? I need to make a stone. That's what I need to do for him. That's why he's not working. I need to make a stone farm because I was trying to make him do ore, but I don't think so. Let me just do it. Explaining here. Where's my thing? Ah, here it goes over here. So one thing is important to notice as far as on here, if you look, um, can't move, but if you look over here to the right, you see the picture of your pal. Underneath where it says current task and those symbols actually tell you what specifically that pal is capable of doing. So if you see as far as like my deer has the wood, the log, and it's a level 2. So like one, I believe the max you can have is 4, maybe 5 level. But even appreciate you stopping by. Um so 4. But there's levels to it. So level 1 is just the basic, level 2, so and so forth. 5, 4 or 5 being the best. But that's telling you also what they will do. So my deer will only do logging. He would only be cutting down trees. Um, so if I go to him, so he does level 1 mining, rush ore, and so that's just going to be basic stones. That's the only thing he can work on. And because there's no stone around, he's not doing anything. So I do need to make a stone yard so he can start just mining stone for me. And I need to find another ground base POW that's level 2 that will go ahead and actually mine ore because that is why I made my base here in the first place. Oh, I'm hungry. Good chance to eat my food. There we go. And now that I got some wood, continue on with my defenses. One thing, look at this, since it is the area around your PAL box is a circular, I'm gonna have to constantly keep adjusting it to match that. Actually, now can't. There we go. And I go one more. Yep. Now I have to adjust it to go sideways a little bit. Um, the stone as far as is not that it's craftable, it's just word resources. And when you build the farm, I can just show you here. Um, is it production? So logging site and stone pit. So you where it says requires require what's required, those are just the materials you need. But as far as like once you make this, as far as it's pretty much unlimited as far as of that resource from that specific mining area. So even though I have all these trees around me, now once I make this logging site, it can hold up to 9,999 logs, and it's just gonna be there, and all your pals will do is just keep chopping wood. All they do, but it will hold there. And then what you can do, so like essentially once you need wood, you go to that logging site, take all 900,999, depending on how long you've been away from your base. Um, and then now you have wood. And the good thing as well, like you see how they're grabbing wood. So going back to this, so on here you see it says the level 1 box. As far as that means they are transporters. They can transport stuff, but because it's on level 1, they can only transfer, or the materials that they can pick up is very low. I don't want to say it's only one. It could be, but I think it's at least anywhere between 1 to 3 that they can carry, and they'll take it to your chest. So, and then every chest that you have, like eventually I'm gonna be making more chests. Every chest that you have in your base vicinity. So, like if I wanted to, so for example, I don't have any resources really here, but you see, as far as I don't actually have any wood on me. But if I go to my little bench here, this takes 20 wood and 27 stone. Or I have 20 stone, 27 stone, but it only takes 2 stone to craft. But as you saw, I don't have any of these resources on me. As long as it's in a chest in my base vicinity, I can craft it. I can use the resources to craft. And it's pretty much like my pals will automatically bring it to that crafting table so that it can be built. Let's make better. Well, you know what? I think in a moment, I think this next one I should do it. I am going to build my gate here for this side. Can I build? Oh yeah, so like I said, so now this has to be physically built. And then let's go back and make more walls. Oops, wrong one. Gotta push wide, go to continuous, and then can we just, yeah, let's do that, do that. And I think I'm just gonna leave it here for the edge of the cliff, because there's no point of covering covering it. Now we're gonna go to this side, and I'm going to make my wood here. Yeah, it's fun. I really much enjoyed it before. It's just I had when it comes to a lot of games, especially like with this, I spend a lot of time doing a lot of the side stuff. Um, so I never actually focused on the base building mechanics. I did just build stuff to and didn't really care, kind of like how I am doing right now. Didn't really care how the base kind of looked as far as I just needed to get so I can keep upgrading my stuff so I can get the better stuff so I can go explore, catch different pals like that right there. I want that pal because then I'll be able to fly across the map and be able to see the map a lot more because the map is big, or as you can if you can see, like it lets you go very much. So there's a lot to discover, and from my understanding, now with the new 1.0 update, they've made it even bigger compared to what it was before. Yeah, as far as this I think caters to a lot of different people because again, like it's the best way to describe it is Pokemon because you're are capturing. Um, but it's still very much different. Not turn-based as you said. Um, it's a lot that you have to think of because like there is also I don't know where is it? Is it Is it gonna be here? Survival guide. So like it has here where you can kind of like see and learn stuff, but like there is where is it? Elements. So if you look here, sort of like each element actually has a weakness, and as far as in what they are good against. So there's that which is similar to Pokemon, and then but at the same time, again, it's all not necessarily turn based, I want to say, but it is. It's gonna feel a little bit turn based because like, again, they can't continuously attack. Your pals don't continuously attack. There is like a cooldown for their abilities. So that's the only thing as far as it is. I don't know exactly what that mechanic would be called besides cooldown, but just wanna just say that. And as you can see, I'm not sure if you noticed just now for a moment, since I don't have no clothes on, or I can barely have any clothes on, I'm cold. So now if you see that right on the bottom left, right next to my health, and you see my health going down, since I'm cold, I'm losing health. I'm dying, essentially. So you kind of have to pay attention to stuff like that as well. And they have the ability to give you different different clothes depending on where you're at because there is a snow area, there is a volcano area. Isn't that wrong? And I just realized I'm going. I need to hold on. Back out. Disassemble. I need to make the gates. Uh, isn't there a replace? Let me just break this. Need to break this. I'm gonna put my door here. Then wall. Need my wall here. There. All right, that's better. And so I need to put some here to get across and just walk past. That'll work. All right. Oh, what I was saying was as far as one thing as far as you just have to be aware. Well, there's two things. I don't know if you heard. Like it's not turn based, but they do have a cooldown. So just be aware of that. There's and then like right here again, since I haven't really made any armor or whatnot, you have on your levels on your technology, you'll get the chance to make outfits, and there are a lot of different seasonal areas. So there is a snow area, there's a more tropical weather, there's a volcano area. So in saying that, as far as like, you're gonna have to, depending on where you're going, you're gonna want to make sure you have the right attire because you can start losing stamina, which is the bread. You get hungry faster if you're in the desert and you're overheating, or like here, as far as once I was cold, you start losing health. Um, so there is that as well. There's a lot of different mechanics. A lot of interesting and very fun things to see and do. Blue Waffles, appreciate you stopping by. Um, all right, so I need to make a Pal Gear workbench and build a plantation. Now that I have my defenses, I can kind of start working on that. Um, I'm gonna put my plantation there, but can't believe I still need wood. Ah, there it goes. Yes, so not, I don't know what to say to say the spawn rate per se. Um, but as far as like depending on what type of pal they are, is where they will spawn. Not necessarily like how fast they are. I think that's a I think the speed, if that's what you're asking, as far as rate, is the same across the board. But sorry, uh, bear plantation. Yes, so yeah, the spawn is just based on biomes. Yes, right over here. And oh, I need more stone. A mine stone. So obviously, like just going by based on you're saying from the biomes. Like if I go over to the by the ocean, you'll find more water pals. Um, obviously a lot of the fire pals. There's some like I have fox sparks. I have it. I don't have her in. I have her in the pal box. Um, I don't know why I went all the way around the box. So I have fox sparks, who's a fire, and you find her in the beginning area. But as far as like, as you see on the current task, it's only a level one fire kindling. Now, when I go to the volcano fire area, then as far as I'll find level two, maybe even level three, uh, level kindling pals. But again, you also need to dress appropriate. So, like if I go to my technology, you'll see where is it? It gets farther down right here. Heat resistant pal armor. So here I would put this armor on because when you go over there, you'll be overheating, and as far as then you'll be losing stamina, and then once you lose stamina, then you'll start losing your health. Um, and I would wear this when I go there. So you just have to prepare. Is that serious? Hello? Oh yeah. So you're working hard. I am still very basic, as you can tell. I am level 8. Oh, and one thing if I didn't mention before. So you see how like this is right outside the blue circle? Your pals won't ever mm, not mine per se, because that's what specifically stone, but they won't ever try to gather any of the resources or like how my idea was breaking all the trees inside. Um, it's because it's specifically within the base area. And there's something else in them. So like right now it says my weapon is damaged. So if you see here, it has like a durability. And now that it's zeroed, no matter how much I smash this rock, now I don't get the resources from it. So like for example, again, my axe is still good. I'm getting wood. Now that I'm attacking the wood, my deer will help. But it isn't it's not gonna just do it by itself. So that's where you have to also make sure that you repair your stuff so that you actually get the resources as you're pretty much farming. That's what I meant to say before. And then you have a thing, a repair bench. I'm just going to repair all, and then just use your resources again, whatever is within the base vicinity, including what's in your current inventory as well. I'll take into consideration. So let me go ahead and finish mining that stone. I need 50 stone so I can make a dig pit. And I think now I should be, well, no, I just repaired, so I need a little bit more. But now, once I make the stone pit, though, as far as then my rush ore, he'll go ahead and start mining on the stone pit. And then I don't have to worry about getting it myself. That's the goal and the hope. And whatever amount of space you have within your your base is you can just make more and more. Like, and every time you level up your base as well, you're able to add an additional PAL to your base to start working. And it's based on vicinity, so like you see, like I can technically put stuff if I could, if it allows me to, all up here on this here. And because again, this is my base area, like my son, he won't be able to put anything in this area unless he is part of my guild. But essentially, all of this area belongs to me, even up here. Now, essentially, I may want to put some stuff up here as well, but it's not necessary because I believe a majority, if I do get attacked, is going to be coming from land. Do I have enough wood stone now? Oh, missing two. Okay, let me just get this rock right here. Pretty much as far as guilds, I'm not gonna sit here and think I haven't really done guilds. Most of the time when I play this, has always been by myself or with a friend. So I've never done servers. But if you go here to the start menu, you'll see you have guild. You can name your guild, and then it looks like you can have a max of 20. And then essentially, as far as it's just playing the game, except now everyone will just be sharing resources, um, and they'll be able to build stuff within the base as far as you need. So essentially, let's say if you and your friends, even if it's only two friends, is he banging on my gate or the tree? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come back, and then you can help. I don't know if you're destroying my wall or not. But essentially, as far as like everything that you're doing right that I'm doing right now in the base, the only way as far as your friends will be able to do and help you is if they were in your guild. And essentially, as long as they're right on you and your character, they would just say request to be as far as if you allow them in your guild and you just say yes or no. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to make the digging site. I'm gonna make it right here. What am I missing? Need more pylon fragments. Oh, I'm hungry. Last one. Now, one thing I noticed again, I haven't really done a lot of online play. So when it comes to the guilds, but I would assume as far as there's also guild wars. Wow, I left this. Oh, I left this. Well, they can't get in, but still, that's definitely gonna get fixed. That. Let me fast travel back to the beginning area, and I'm just gonna mine palladium from around that river. Marky Mark, appreciate you, sir. How you doing? What I need here. Find a few of these. Did I get the stuff here? No, I didn't. I understand that, man. You gonna get online soon? You know, as far as the jump in with me. I think Brian might be on. I might be able to get him on as well. It's actually called Palworld. It's similar. They were in a big lawsuit together. Um, but it's called Palworld. You can think. I'm not sure if you ever played Ark Survival. Like, so the other thing that I can kind of relate this to is Minecraft, but you can think of it as like Pokemon and Minecraft together. Well, I'm about to actually run out of space. We got a little bit more, and then let me fast travel back to. Yeah, let me fast travel back real quick. What is that Memoris doing all the way over here? So you see the I guess like the demon symbol kind of on the top right next to their name. That just makes it show that they're what's considered an alpha, a top pal of their race, and they're still able to be caught, and they usually have better stats than just regular pals. Oh, okay. Right now I'm back in the beginning bubble. I need to get some palladiums. You still have the you still have your console though, right? Or- You know, I just realized I need to get food for them. Let's put everything in here that I can. Let's put some more food in here. Not you. Here. Move bread there too. I think. Let me look, but I mark that's right. But I think I have the 1 month trial little redeemable ones for the Xbox Pass. And as far as if you wanna, you can use that, and then as far as you can play. All right, I'm gonna build this. Mm, find it. Oh, one or two reasons. That's oh for sure. But so I was saying, let me also find the little slip for the free subscription for a month, and I'll shoot that to you in text if you can have that. Oh, I have it here. See, just gotta find. There we go. See, as far as mystical. I'm sorry. So now that I have the thing, see now he's working. Now he's doing something. So and then now the counter is going up because every time it completely fills the circle, it makes 1 stone. So now, as far as essentially, the longer that I stay away from my base, the more as far as it'll just keep producing. Sure, Marky. It's good hearing from you though. Been I've been thinking about as far as when you're gonna come swing by. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to make a ranch so I can put my land ball in. Come on, that'll work. I need it to be perfect. So I can get wool. That's what I need. I can make some better clothing. Yeah, you can do it with wood too. So like, again, so like if you do the lumbering, the logging site, it'll do wood instead. Now the only thing that is not, unless they added it as one of the things in the 1.0 update, is this ore. This, as far as you have to go mine it. And that's specifically why I made my base here. So now once I get a pal that has level 2 mining, it will mine this ore, and ore is going to be essential for making the better pal spheres, essentially the better Pokeballs, to catch pals. And you need ore to make ingots, so that eventually, as far as like ingots, like right now I'm using a um, basic axe, pickaxe, things of that nature. And then once I make ingots, I can make steel axe, steel pickaxe, so that it lasts longer as well. For sure, Mark. But also, one thing I was to say, everything you do gives you experience, as well as experience towards your pals. Um, like even though I'm mining, let's say for example, it also it's to the pals that you currently have equipped, I should say, to make that. All right, know what that. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna get my stamina to 150. I'm gonna start working on my health. I passed the door. Okay, so you see how it says I just got 21 for me, and then each one of them got some XP. So every time like you even pick some stuff up, let's see, right here. Let me forage. I'm gonna pick up this mushroom. Everyone gets XP. And then you have where again like my deer. It's easy to show on the in the PAL box. The level your level essentially doesn't your level is basically only important for what you can unlock, um whether it be armor, like I said, your material, your stuff that you can build and everything. But as long as you get the PAL's weak and you have a good PAL ball, which brings up the chance of catching better. If you notice right here, my out there is actually level 10, but because I'm level 9, that forces the game is forcing my PAL to be down to my level. But even though it's forcing it to be down to my level, it still gets experience so that it can still keep leveling up. Because essentially, it's not that hard to level up in the game, as as long as you keep again building, discovering, fighting other pals. Um, so it essentially, as far as you'll level up pretty quickly, as well as even though you're leveling up quickly and they get experience as well. Again, essentially, like let's say if I had my deer in my pal box, as far as it won't get any experience. But again, since I'm leveling up higher, once I get to the level that it's on, then it'll essentially just get right back to that level once I take it out to use. Press O. Um, okay. Let me empty out. Now I need to make a gear bench. This one, I need cloth. I actually have enough wool to make those two cloth. I make, yeah, just gonna make two. And then what I'm actually going to do is once that's going to make this PAL gear, which will be able to upgrade my box one more time. And then what I'm going to do is bring another lamb ball in. And I'm actually going to put the lamb ball in the ranch and then he'll start making me wool each time while he's in the ranch. All right, so Neglect made my cloth, grabbed the cloth, and now Actually, I can just put it in here. Now I'll make here workbench and build. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Depending on as far as what it is again, so like I got Rushore, and I believe I got the technology for it already. But I'll show you once they're done building. That's uh, done. Okay. So now that I got this done, now I just need to see. So if you look, I'm actually able to make a Rushore saddle. And with this, I'm actually now able to ride Rushore, and my traveling will actually be so much faster, as well as he's able to take on some of my weight as far as for the stuff that I carry. That's also why I wanted to get the flying PAL, because then essentially I can go anywhere. I don't have to worry about just being on the ground. So let me go ahead. I'm actually going to make this now. Then I can go to. I think I got two rush ores. Yeah, I'm just going to take one rush ore and actually put in my party. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh, let me also upgrade real quick. All right, and then now I can put another one in. I'm going to actually put another land ball. And then it's what you can do. You can push Y to pick them up. Well, for me, Y. And then now, as far as if I go in here now, and then I throw them in, now it's almost like I'm assigning them specifically for this task now. So now this land ball will only be in the ranch. And then this land ball, he's just floating around. And as far as I'm gonna leave him floating around because he will then do whatever's necessary, whether it be to come mine, go build, go pick up stuff for transport, anything of that nature. And do yeah, now I have a logging site. Enough material to make a logging site. I'm gonna make the logging site just right here. Let them do that. I'll build. And also, like I was saying before, as you see that they're all three. So I have two land balls to pinglet as far as, and for some reason Kativa's upset and Rushore. You know what? I think what I need to do is actually make a what is it called? A hot spring. I can relieve some of their stress. I think that's what probably will help. As again, they have feelings and they have their own personality as well. And we want to make sure they're happy so they can be able to do the work. So let's go ahead and see what do we need for a hot spring. Do I have it unlocked? I don't think I have it unlocked yet. Technology. There we go. So like this. Oops. All right. So now we have the ability to make the hot spring. Do we have all the materials? Nope. We're lacking quite a bit. So let me just gonna go Mine it, and I have enough puff power balls. Oops. So while I'm out here, I can actually mine and I can catch a few more pals. Is it necessary to meet their needs? Um, it's not necessarily necessary. Like depending, because again, they all have their own personalities a little bit. So like if I go to my party and where is it? I just click into it. Yeah. So you see, he's a philanthropist. So when assigned to a breeding farm, breeding speed is increased by 100%. So like it's just things of like this. What I mean. So I want to do next tab. I gotta go back. But like this land ball is a musclehead, so it has better attack, 30% up, but its work speed would be down by 50%. I wouldn't really necessarily put this one in my base because he's not gonna be as efficient as another one. So this is what I mean where I say as far as you need as far as their personalities, because like there'll be quite a few that you catch that is gonna have just negative um personality traits. And what you can actually do is that you can either let them go, or as far as like to make some profit and use out of them, you can go back to the settlements and you can sell them for some coins. And me personally, I don't know if there's anything better, a better reason or better way. I personally would just sell them for some gold because then you're getting something out of them. No, I need a repair. Do-do-do-do-do. You know what? I also need, let me see if they have any wool. He has any wool yet? Or maybe they took it to the chest. Yes, I'm in the chest. Let me make some more cloth. Make 3. And they're all, it's nighttime, so they're all gonna go to sleep. I'll have to make this my own. Alright, now that I got cloth, now I'm going to make a cloth outfit. Then I don't have to worry about too much of this cold. Serious. There we go. As soon as I got it, now it's equipped. Can you pour me a large cup of water? Thank you, sir. And what time is it? 4:54. All right, I got about 30 more minutes as of right now, guys, and then I'm gonna go cook, and then I will be back hopefully within 2 hours of getting off. One thing I love about nighttime, as far as also, is that as you can see, at nighttime, if they're primarily out during the day, just like normal, as far as this is one time when they will go to sleep. And if you throw your power ball while they're sleeping and from behind, you get a bonus capture, and it makes it a lot easier to capture. At the same time, though, at night you have what's a lot more of the dark, um, the dark pals that come out, which they're also pretty cool as well. Don't get me wrong. Well, he didn't like that. Missed. Also, just like if the Pokemon, the less health it has, the easier it is to catch. But there's still a chance for you to catch it while it's still full. Um, Actually, as far as I've caught a pal that was like level 26. I had a 3% chance, and I used the better pal fear, and I did it from behind, threw it from behind, and I caught it. That that works. Thank you. Doesn't have to still work out. I appreciate it. You doing good over there? What you working on?
Fast travel. I can get
Yep.
fast travel. Or Paldea.
Hmm.
And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
Cool. Me, I am level. Does it say here? No, it's just on top. Level 9. But I've been just focusing on my base right now. Like I just made me a close just now.
I have the
Cool. Well, just so you know, I'm about to go start catching a lot of pals and upgrading some more of my stuff, and I'm about to pass you in like by the time I get off in 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. We better hurry up. Oh, and like I said before, like if you notice as far as like so if you right there next to the deer's name, you see how it has that it's supposed to be like as far as the Palworld symbol. So as a white means you have caught it previously. And again, if you hold it and you look, you see it says captured 1 out of 5. Again, you want to capture 5. It's easy XP 1. You get XP for capturing them. As well, it's if you capture 5, you get bonus XP because that it's almost like as far as it fills up your Paldea, your what is it called? Yeah, your Palpedia, which is like the Pokédex. And as far as once you do that, it gives you some more information. Like I caught up the land balls already. So like now if I go to this land ball, it gives me a little description on the bottom. It tells me his skill, and as far as it gives me the work suitability, possible drops, and then it just says you as far as your capture bonus as well as how many you've ever caught. So that's kind of cool as well. A little something that you can kind of look forward to doing. Also, one thing as far as you also get like one bounce that you can do as far as before you're able to capture them or before it hits them to capture. Okay. You know what I need to? I need to make my bow and arrow so I can start actually attacking as well. Oh, snap. Right, I can send out another one. Oh my god, that thing's gonna... Oh. So, oh my god. Oh, he built my roll. He built my. Um, I knew I'm right outside my gate. Oof, survived. No, what I was saying as far as like when you throw, as far as you actually have a chance for it to bounce once before you're able to, as long as it hits the POW, you'll start capturing it, and you have the chance for it bouncing once, so you can actually aim it higher if they're kind of far away, and it'll bounce on the floor. And as long as it touches them before that second bounce, you have the chance to start capturing. Dang, now I need to put my. So as you can see, as far as in the bottom left, my rush order, it has a red. It's down. It's pretty much fainted. The only way to revive it is if you put it into the box, and then as you can see, it takes 10 minutes for them to revive. Um, Actually, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, so I can just capture when I capture another one. I'll bring it in. Yeah, so like right there, he's still there. He's still low. And let me see. He might try to come towards me, but he can't see me. But that's too far. But essentially, if it touched him right there on that second one, I could have had the chance to capture him. See? Right there. Perfect example. There we go. What? Oh, that's my son. I haven't been this way, I think. No, not yet. Alright, so let's go this way. So normally, as far as I'm assuming it was here before, I just maybe missed it. Usually when you see these two torches next to each other like that, it's because a dungeon was here. Um, and I've only been in one dungeon in the new update, so don't quote me on this, but it seems like it goes straight to where you're in the boss battle. Previously in the game preview, it depends. Like there are some just boss dungeons itself, but normally it would be you would almost like a maze, and you had to find pretty much the boss room. Really, they make me a bow. Oh, that was a good one. Two golden traits. All right, we got a fast travel we can get right here. Oh, and I'm hungry. Do I have any food? I don't think I have anything. I got mushrooms. And might as well top everyone else off. Oh, he rejected it. So I will say this also. You see how, so when you miss as far as your chance as far as to capture, they would automatically attack. And if you have another similar one in the vicinity, still not good enough. If there's another like pile that's in the vicinity next to it, you will get the chance to That deer's too strong. That's why sometimes like I just let my daydreams attack. But so yeah, so as you saw that there was two of them together, because they're the same, I guess you could say race, they are protective of each other, and then they'll start attacking you as well. Now, if it was a different pal within the vicinity, they wouldn't care at all. If you summon as far as pals as well, if you start just running up and making a lot of noise, they will. You get their attention. It has like you saw that yellow, showing that they notice me. Um, so sometimes it's good as far as to just be kind of sneaky. I don't know what my land ball is doing. Only my daydreams are doing what they need to do. There we go. So you see how that one has a bottomless stomach? That means as far as like if I put that in my base, he would be always be hungry and he would be eating the majority of the food. And as I'm out in the world, if I had it on my team, he would also be I would constantly have to feed him as well. Just realized it looks so similar from front and back that I wasn't actually behind it. Alright, we only need one more to finish the set. We got five. We got a test. Not bad. Got some more gold. Oh yeah? Was it easy? Alright, so now right now my stamina is only still ah, whatever. This is a high starting to get into higher level areas. Not strong enough for that. Come on, Daydreams, what are y'all doing? Oh no. Oh snap. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta get away. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. No. Mm. First death. Oh man, that sucks. Did I learn my lesson though? Nope. I'm gonna go back there. So when you, depending on what you have your settings as well. So like I believe we're only on normal as my son's world. So when you die, as far as you lose everything that you're currently holding, and then you have the chance to go back to it to pick it up. And again, depending on the level that you're playing on, as far as it can go to where even your pals can drop as well. So, however difficulty you want, just be prepared. thing. Now they're gone, and now we have Muffley. Is that done? Nope. But also, as far as again, kind of like how the deer when I caught, as far as they will still hurt, even when you die, there's still a chance as far as like you can come back to the same area, and they will be weak, and you can still have the chance of capturing them. Got 20 minutes. But as you can see, as far as so like you see, there's this guy, level 36. I'm actually gonna see if I can capture them. So I'm just gonna stroll around, stroll to behind them. I'm actually gonna try and catch, and then I'm just gonna run. Because obviously I lost against 217s. I'm not gonna survive against a 36. But essentially, as far as what I'm gonna do, so I was using the very first Pal Sphere, the basic one. Now I'm gonna throw my Megasphere. And again, you see there's still only a 3% chance, and it's only because it's a back bonus. So again, though, I'm gonna run. Didn't capture it. But as far as I've done those before, and as far as like even though it was 3%, I was still able to capture it. It all just depends on luck. Oh my god. As I said, not gonna be able to survive. Oh no. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to catch the ball. Ooh. Oh, there's a gale. All right. Let me stop. Mm, doing a lot of suicide runs. What I'm gonna do is get one more. I actually need to go down. I need to get those palladiums. I think that's what I needed. Palladiums. I'm gonna get this palladiums. I'm gonna see if I can find one more fast travel. That'll hurt a little bit. And then what I need to do is go back so I can make me my crossbow. Or I should say a crossbow. I don't even know if I can make a crossbow. I'm just gonna try to at least make a bow though. So right there in the water, that is actually a fishing spot. And I don't actually remember being able to fish in the game preview. Yeah, I know you can fish now. So I was saying that's what those are in the water. Means that they're fish, or you can fish, and there's a chance of getting from fishing. Is there actually? Do I have enough? Oh, I need two more of those. Then I can get the deer saddle. That's what I need to. Oh, there's somebody over there. All right, Chris, at the right time. Oh, they didn't drop anything really. But this is a merchant. I didn't do anything to save you, but I'll take the compliment. Don't really have anything that I want. Um, Infinite stamina. Hold up. Maybe you do. How much gold do I have? Oh, I got 4,700. There it goes in the bottom. I could afford them, but that's a lot. What exactly can I see? Unless I just can't see it. Ah, I'm not buying anything else anyways right now, so might as well. But this is what I mean as far as you can sell your pals. So like for example, don't want to sell him, not him. So with him, as far as I'm probably going to go ahead and do it because philanthropist, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is good for logging, if I'm not mistaken. But the bottom of the stomach is he's always going to be hungry. Oh, I can take him. Nope, how do I do it? Y. There you go. Select, and now I can sell him. And let's see. He's brittle. He's means as far as his defense is very weak. Don't need that. Pacifist means no matter, even if you're getting hit, he will never attack. Also, the same thing. Well, bottomless stomach means as far as like he pretty much as far as like he will never be satisfied. Like it's just constantly as far as you gotta constantly feed them. Now, glutton means they'll constantly eat the food. So there's a difference where made a mistake. Katiba is coward as far as like you. I'm not if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I want to say a majority of the Kativas will always have coward. So it's actually okay to have that. But just sold some, and I got pretty much all my money back. Um, okay, so the fast travel is this way. And let me switch back to my regular pal spheres. So eventually, though, as far as I'm not even going to be making any of the blue pal spheres. I'm just going to be making the mega pal spheres. A pal alliance. I'm just going to run in here. So you can also get some rare ones from these things. And as soon as you release these pals, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it joins you. Oh wait, oh, pal. Ooh, take all of that, and they're not really paying attention because they're fighting the pal over there that's intruded on them first. So I just benefited from that. In and out, quick job. The best pal I currently have would probably be my deer, honestly, as far as it's pretty strong. Well, it depends on you, honestly. Like me, I like I said, I like Daydream because their ability as far as like see while in party appears near the player, attacks hostile enemies with dark magic bullets. The bullets will not reduce the target's health below one. So they're very useful as far as when you want to capture pals. But when it comes to like my overall strongest pal at this current time will probably be my deers. Oh no, you're good. Perfectly fine. Ah, don't fall. At least not too much. There we go. More experience, and then as you see on like on the top of my radar, I'm right now just trying to head over to the fast travel so that I can be able to just come back here whenever I want. And as far as every fast travel gives you XP as well. It's also one of the fastest ways to level up to give you good XP. Because I could be wrong, but I believe for every single fast travel you unlock, this one just gave me 189. I believe it gives you more and more because you're completing all the fast travels available. Um, right, we eat, yeah, right, more mushrooms. We got an egg. Feed that. A, and I got some berries. That's everyone. Let's sort. We're good. Let me get this chest real quick. Ooh, I got a Gigafear. Nice. Yeah, as far as but there's even stronger. So you see how like this, any of the circles, like this King Paka is level 23. Any of the circles means you have like pretty much like a mini boss. Um, or that is the only place. No, that'll be a lie. So it's where you'll find an alpha for sure, I should say. That'll be more, that's more accurate. So like with this Memorest, you'll always find an alpha Memorest here. Because I've seen Memorest pretty much all around in these areas. And even then there'll still be like a boss level, you can say. But this is where the alpha Memorest would be. And like this would be a King Paka alpha. So you have that as well as for when you go to when you want to find stronger owls. So there seems to be one here, and it could also be as far as where it'd be a dungeon type of area. I think, right? I think it's up on that ledge. I'm C, and then I'm fast travel back to my base. Yeah, so this is a boss dungeon right here. So sealed realm. If we look, it is Vaylet. It kind of looks like a knight. And one more thing, as far as no, I got about 7 minutes. I'm about to start getting off in a moment. But when I do get back on, hopefully I can cook for decently fast. But when I do get back on, I'm going to also be changing my setup. One of the packages I just got was a new monitor, and I'll be putting that up here so that I can actually see chat better and hopefully be able to respond faster. Well, that's what I was saying. That's the beauty of Daydream. Daydream, as far as like again, it automatically comes out to the side and starts fighting with you. It appears next to the player. You can only carry 5 pals. So essentially, if you have a team of 4 daydreams and then you throw out your only other 1 pal, essentially you can have all 5 of your pals fighting for you. If not, only 1 pal at a time. Yeah, that's why Daydream is hard, especially in the beginning again, because you get it. Again, this over here, the Hill of Beginnings, this is where you start. And as soon as it turns night, you can start catching daydreams in this area right here. And that's what makes Daydream such a clutch pal to get in the very beginning. Like it doesn't pack the hardest punch, but it's super, super reliable and great to use. All right, so I didn't patch you within these 30 minutes. I did not, but
What level are you?
11.
15.
I'm catching up. You were level 9 when I started at level 0.
I was at like
Okay, level 10. But look at that. Now I'm 4 levels away from you instead of 10. Hmm. Now you get a chance to keep passing me as far as once I start cooking, but I don't think you're gonna be able to pass me that much. Yes.
put
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on top.
like a T.
No, it's a regular computer monitor, but I have also the
You could
box right here. No, that box right there. Yeah, when I open that box, and then it's where I can attach it to the desk, and then I'll have two monitors, but should be able to move it on top of each other. It's like a mouse next to the desk. You can just leave it on the floor. That's what I'm gonna do right now. All right, it's not time. So, nope, I want to finish you first. So let me put everything over here that I have, and fill this chest up with. Oh, that gave me 10. Oh, I'm definitely catching some strong ones now. I can put these seeds. Oregon. What is this? Little kinship peach. Small fruit. Good with kindness. How easy will open its heart to humans.
You can get them by defeating all.
Oh. I'm about to get up to cook. I'm gonna make some honey chicken. Some honey mustard chicken. Honey chicken.
Yeah.
I think it's hot honey. Gonna be hot honey chicken. And then it's gonna be with some pasta. But like a fettuccine style pasta. I'll show you in a moment. Alright. Can I make a bow? Not yet.
Cross
I need wood. I don't probably still over here.
crossbow.
Where's all my wood? You know what?
First part.
No, 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 no. Stop hitting my thing. Over there. There we go. Alright, it is 5:28. I guess we're just gonna call it here for now. Oh, do you need more food? Oh, they need more food. Ah, that there. And I guess we'll put this here. Didn't I make a berry? Did I make a berry ranch here? Are they not planting? Oh no, that's right. I don't have nobody. I don't have no green. People are green to plant. I need to do that. I need to make a.
You can just use your human as farming.
Yeah, I know. But as far as what I need to do, as far as like he's making wood, I need to make the crusher. I'll be able to upgrade my base, and then what I'll do is put a one of
And your
my
base is not.
planting. Yeah, done.
Yeah. I gotta do the same thing, but I need a logging.
Yep, basically better than yours.
I'm still.
Not for long. All right, Mr. I'm gonna call it here. As far as if you're on later on, by all means, please stop by. I appreciate you with all the questions and you being watching with me. But I hopefully will be back on and say I'm in Central. I'm gonna say about 5:30 my time right now. I'm gonna say about 7:30. Oh, for sure. By all means. But I appreciate you sticking by for so long. Again, I'll be back on about 2 hours. So again, it's 5:30 now. About 7:30. Hopefully that should be the latest. So hope we got you then. Everyone else, appreciate everyone stopping by. Thanks for the love. I'll catch you on a little later.